Hi everyone, my name is Patricia. I'm an education consultant. I run my small agency by the name Patnal International Education Agency. And I'm excited today because I have been I've been wanting to create a video for a very long time, and I kept postponing it. And I think the main reason behind it is that I have a fear for videos. So as a result, today is a public holiday here in United Arab Emirates. So I have the whole day. So I decided to finally get it done. So my videos, or my plan for the videos, is that I'm planning to talk more of education. I'm planning to talk more of universities, any topic or any exciting topic surrounding the education field or the education sector. So that's my plan. So today I'm going to talk about 5 tips that I used, or that I used them, and I was able to successfully finish my degree in Malaysia. Okay, because when I started, we were a lot of us, and by the end of the 3 years, a lot had dropped out. Some couldn't finish because of personal reasons. Others, they stayed longer than the allocated time. So instead of staying 3 years, they stayed 5, 6 years, those kind of things. So today, so my 5 tips will maybe encourage someone to use them. And if you follow them effectively, I don't see any reasons for you not to complete on time. Okay. So my tip number 1 is you need to have a clear understanding as to why exactly you are in the school you are in, or why you are in the university. So for me personally, I was there because I wanted to get an education. I wanted to be someone in the future, And my second reason is that I had my father. My father believed in me so much that I could not afford to disappoint him. He believed in me so much, Have you ever seen someone believing in you to an extent that you don't even believe in yourself to that extent, So that's how my dad was. So with that reason, with those 2 reasons in mind, they kept me going through the 3 years. Meaning I can go out and have fun and come back to my books, okay? Don't just party, which is okay. There's nothing wrong with partying every day. But at the same time, when you party, you need to have in mind, hey, I'm going to party for 1 hour, 2 hours, and I'm going to go back to my books and study, okay? So tip number 2 is have a plan as to when exactly you plan to finish. It's very good to give yourself a deadline, or give yourself a precise time you want to finish. For instance, in my case, is that the first day when we got to, by then I did my degree in university called Infrastructure University of Kuala Lumpur, which is located in Kuala Lumpur. It's one of the best engineering and IT schools, okay? And I did information technology in networking. So the first day I got there, they gave us a course outline. So they showed that in a year we had 3 semesters. So we had 2 short semesters and 1 long semester. So if you, in the short semesters, if you need to take 3 courses in the short semester, and in the long semester you need to take 5 courses. So if you do as according to the timetable which has been given, you should finish within 3 years. So I stuck to that timetable. So no matter what, short semester I take 3 subjects, long semester I take 5 subjects. I don't reduce them, no matter what. I don't take like 2 here and then I push over the others. No, I don't do that. I stuck to that, and within 3 years exact, I was done with my degree. Tip number 3, make good friends. Friends are very important. So for me, I had 4 very good friends, and they were guys, and I'm sure if they're watching this video, they know themselves. And because of them, they were my greatest motivators. Because before, let's say our final exam is in next week, the week before we would gather together like a group, and we would study together. Where I don't understand, I ask them, they explain. Where they didn't understand, I explain to them. So we sat together and we would do that, and we did that every semester until we finished, and we finished all of us on time, and that is awesome. And they're doing great wherever they are. So it's very important with the friends you have. You should get a friend that, instead of saying, if you want to go and party, they say, hey, instead of partying, why don't we stay back and study something? Let's learn how to do this. Let's learn how to code. Let me teach you how to do this. You know, those are the kind of friends you have. There's nothing wrong with having a friend that likes to party a lot, but there should be a limit as to what you're doing, and you should know what to do, when to do, that kind of thing. Okay, so having good friends is very important. It's like the key thing, because those are the friends that will either take you to greater heights or they will mislead you. Okay, so tip number 3, keep track of your time. When I was doing my degree, I was staying in the hostel, and for some strange reasons, when I don't know, I used to feel like there's so much time. You know, you feel like I can do it tomorrow, I can do it the next day. So you find yourself that on the last minute you're rushing to finish up your assignment, you know, last minute kind of thing. So keep track of your time. Okay, when you have an assignment, try and do it bit by bit, so by the time it's reaching the deadline, you're already done, you know, that kind of thing. So keep track of your time. It's very easy to waste time, and the problem with time is that you cannot redeem it once it's gone. Okay, so keep track of your time. So my tip number 5, avoid last minute studying for the exam. I had a very close friend of mine. He was very good at that. Last minute was his cup of tea, you know. But for me, yes, I'm very good at cramming. I can cram anything, you know. I'm very good at that. But however, before the exam date, before that, I was gradually reading, you know. So when the cramming backfires, meaning like after cramming a lot of information in your head, and that time in the exam room you forget, the knowledge you gained by studying will come as your backup plan. I hope you understand me. For instance, let's say if you're, like, as I mentioned before, I used to have 4 very good friends who were there, who would study a week before. So if whatever I don't understand, I can just cram it. Okay, so but if in a situation where you're in the exam hall and your head goes blank because maybe you've read something and then everything goes disappears, then that is when the knowledge comes in. That comes as your backup plan. Or maybe for those, I don't want to say it, but for those who are planning to cheat, if your cheating scheme or mechanism backfires, your knowledge will come as a backup plan. So those are my 5 tips, and let me know if you have additional tips. With time I'm gonna add more, but for now, for my first video, those are the tips I came up with, and with time I'll be thinking of more. So let me know what you think, and let's remain positive. And for those who are doing their degree, and if you're struggling in one way or the other, keep on going. You can do it. Thank you.